making.
Hello.
I've come with the project on forestry. Hence, the importance of forestry has made me to come and look for the solution and the problems to soil erosion which has been occurring to our community. This has been a major issue. On the project, I shall plant trees to reduce the soil erosion which carries the topsoil, which carries the fertility of the soil, hence reducing production.
How many trees are you planning to plant so that you can conserve the environment or you can reduce this case of soil erosion?
Okay, according to the project we have been given, we are required to plant 20 trees per each person.
Are you sure those 20 trees will enable us to curb the issue on soil erosion?
Okay, I think these 20 trees cannot, but they can just reduce to minimize, but not that just much, but it can try. But what about your visions and your
How
vision?
many places are you planning to plant those trees? Because it cannot cater for the whole environment, for the whole community.
Okay, we can just try to minimize this. The practice that I want to teach people to see and they can emulate everywhere, anywhere they go, that they can make to reduce the soil erosion. And but madam, if my project is not that much accurate, what about of yours?
That is a good question, my colleague. But so my project was about crop production, and the reason as to why I chose this project over the other ones were that the mine was majorly on maize. So as for the maize, one can get job opportunities easily. For the people that are hired maybe to cut or to plant the maize, you get that after doing the work, at the end of that work, they will be paid by the owner or the employer. Another one is that the owner of the maize will get the income after the maize is harvested. The maize has a nutritional value. As we all know, it gives us energy, carbohydrates. Another point is that maize, it doesn't depend on one type of weather condition. Like, it is not just measured in one area, but you can plant in different places with different climatic conditions, but it is not just measured that this is the type of weather or climate that it needs for it to grow in a particular area.
Okay, but excuse me, my colleague. What about you can expand on your point on employment? Because what about this land that you have been given by this project, 3/4 like acres measurement that you have been given? How can it create employment? Because I think this is a small part that you yourself you can go and cut it and bring it and everything you make on your own.
And how is that a small space can reduce the food shortage in the community?
I think you can plant different places, but in the same compound, using that I was saying with that piece of land.
Okay, thank you. But what about the justification that piece of land? Because according to this project, you are just being allocated 4 by 3 feet, or we can say 4 by 3 acres to plant for maize. How can that reduce the insecurity of food?
So what do you think?
I think your justification on your project are good, but you can also support mine or sheep rearing, because in this school you have a vast piece of land covered with green pasture. If you look at yours, you are given a portion of 4 by 3, but mine there is no portion I was given. The whole land is for rearing sheep. So if you support mine of sheep rearing, I think it will be the best project for us. Any question?
Excuse me.
Yes.
How many sheep do you think you can rear so that we can reduce this pasture that you have around here?
Me, when I want to start a project, I will start with only 2 sheep.
Do you think those 2 sheep you will manage to feed them this all pasture that you have here and these plants that you have here?
They will not manage to feed on it all, but I am urging you, my fellow teachers in the making, to support my project of sheep rearing.
But teacher, but what about the rearing of sheep? But you have just given us one advantage and or benefit of sheep. But what are just other advantages of rearing these sheep?
Sheep has many advantages than disadvantages.
Okay, you can explain to us, please.
I can explain to you that the second one is that sheep provide mutton, and mutton can be used as a food. Sheep also provide wool, which can be used in the leather industry. Yeah,
Okay, but you can just how.
and also manure.
Okay,
Yeah,
manure.
for the farms in the school.
Okay, but just for how mutton can help to serve mutton of 2 sheep can help to serve 600 students in this community. Like that's an example we can use of our school. Like more than 600 students. How a mutton of 2 pig can be used to serve 600 students?
Yeah, my fellow, it was just an idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's just okay. It's alright, but we see we can go and look for more justifications.
Yeah,
Excuse me, I don't think you can go with your project. Maybe you try another one.
yeah. But I'm urging you, if you can support it, just support it.
Okay, thank you. We shall look into it.
Yeah. Sophie, what about your view on my project and yours also?
Okay, according to your project, the